Heading into the weekend, and today felt good, right? We get all this rainfall, temperatures come down a little bit. It is so refreshing. In fact, outside tonight, winds are barely moving here on the hill. The flags are still on the flag poles at KENS 5, and it's a comfy Friday evening. Yeah, I said comfy, that's right. Temperature-wise, we're at 78, feels like 80. That dew point hasn't changed much. Winds are calm. And when I say hasn't changed much, upper 60s are going to be going up from here. We'll have more humidity. Today's highs, we hit 85 at Seguin, 87 at Floresville, 85 at Hondo, 81 up at Kerrville, only 79 for Bernie, 79 at Rock Springs. Very nice. A lot cooler than average at R85. And this is the reason why, right here, all the rain that came down early this morning. And remember, we're already pretty rain swollen going into this. That's why it led to flooding so quickly. Now, these rainfall estimates are very impressive. Near Uvalde, over 4.5 inches. Near Devine, almost 4. Near Floresville, almost 3.5. And just under 4 near Seguin. Go into the city and metro. And it's interesting because, again, these little pockets of 3.5 to 4 inches. And then you can see the airport, and it was like 1.7, 2.8 out towards St. Hedwig. And like I said, it's a rainfall estimate. That's a computer program. So 1.7 was what it said for the airport, and 1.42. So it's not too far off from reality. Monthly total, 598, and now for 2025, we're about 1.5 inches away from the average. So that's not bad. This 598 for May, what a rally. This has been incredible this last week of May. We should only get about 4.4 in the gauge this month. And the record, by the way, 1407, a lot more in 1935. The biggest boost was Aquifer. Look at this. In a week, nearly 8 full feet, up to 631.3 on the J17. But now we're starting to lose some of the moisture that came in. This was a big help right here. Tropical storm Alvin sending moisture into South Texas, mid and upper levels. This is moving north and northwest. So taking the moisture out, that's one factor. The other is our atmosphere is just kind of settling down a bit, and we're going to start seeing high pressure build in. So a couple of isolated sprinkles are possible tomorrow, but it's only a 20% chance. On Sunday, could see some storms out to the east towards Gonzales, is about as far west as they get. Looks like it's in Columbus, but we're not expecting much rain, but we're expecting a lot of humidity as dew points return to the 70s for the first full week of June. All right, here it is, the 14-day forecast from beautiful downtown. We've got a weekend of 88, but then back up above average to 93 on Sunday. Isolated showers is all we'll see. Nothing like what we saw 3 times this week. Incredible. Monday, 10% chance as we begin the first work week of June. 10 to 20% chances of rain on the 5th, 6th, and even 7th. But that second and really the first full weekend of June is going to be a little hotter, 97 to 98 on afternoon highs. But yeah, maybe just an isolated shower over a humid weekend, my friend. How are you?
It's going to be hot tomorrow night in Austin.
I can't wait.
I don't care what the heat index is telling us. It is going to be hot.